What is up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie, Mel, and I just got done taking down my other hair and just giving myself another temporary style that I'll probably keep for about 2 weeks. Super cute. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and just do a video, kind of just like doing like a sort of life update. Um, I hope you guys have enjoyed me uploading to this channel more. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I actually just moved to a new place that I love, and there's so many beautiful just things happening in life. I've been super busy. Um, Life has changed drastically for me in the last couple weeks, and I'm just super excited about it because I'm more of like a chill person. So I feel like for the last 2 years, I've been very like at home a lot, and just not really going out too much. Like, of course I would do things, but like not how I've been busy, like, and I'm going to be even busier like in the months to come, which is really something that's new for me, and I'm hoping I don't burn out. Doing my best not to burn out, but honestly I'm just enjoying the change of pace, and I just want to talk about life, and I want to talk about like my music. I want to talk to you guys about like just things that I feel like I learn. And I just want to make this channel more diverse because like I want to keep uploading all the time. I decided that I'm going to make my Soapbox channel more of a finance channel where I talk about like Forex and like how to make money online. And I'm going to bring back more personal videos even on this channel, even though it's my music channel, because I noticed like a couple years back when I was like doing story times and all kinds of things like that on this channel, people really like were receptive to it, and I took a lot of those videos down, but they were doing really well. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep trying to build this channel, and sometimes that means like trying new things. Like, of course I'm going to keep doing the covers. I'm always going to do that on this channel. I think I made my first YouTube channel when I was like 13, 14. Like I've been on this platform for a long time. I actually have multiple channels. My first channel, it's just like I've always been in and out with it, and I think that's why it hasn't grown to the capacity that it could have, along with just other factors. But um regardless of that, I just want to do like a life update, a music update. So first, let's just start off with the music because this is my music channel. I have a project that I'm going to be putting out called Be My Lover. It's going to be like a four, is it 5 or 6, I don't know, between 4 and 6 songs, definitely more than four, probably like, yeah, between like 5 or 6 songs. um they're already done. They're already mixed and mastered, ready to go. I was gonna add one more track to it, but I just decided that it's not necessary. Like, my project is completely recorded, and I just feel like I did such a good job of promoting my songs all this year. Like, literally from December all the way up until the end of my roll bounce rollout. I just feel like I did an incredible job. Like, I've had more success like with people just recognizing like me and what songs I like. People actually knew what my songs were called, like they could recall some of the lyrics, and I think it's because I just was so consistent, and I just see the fruits of my labor of like really putting my energy into things. So definitely, now that I have concluded putting out singles, I want to take my time to really produce a rollout that I'm really proud of with my project. So I'm taking my time with it, and I also want to kind of have a couple videos shot because I don't know, maybe you guys don't know this, but I always try to since the last project, put out a video for every single song on the project. It's not necessary for me to do all of them now, but at least get like maybe 1 or 2 under my belt. I definitely want to do like some photo shoots, and I also have like, I'm gonna do some really professional I'm not going to tell you guys everything, but it's going to be really cool. The plans that I have for this particular rollout, and things are coming together. But as I mentioned, I am getting busier, but I am like planning to invest like big time in myself because I just believe in myself. I believe in what I can do, and I believe in like just the growth that's going to take place. Like, I'm so excited about that. Also, life wise, like I said, I just moved. I'm super happy about it. I haven't even really did everything that I could do. Like, my room literally is like, it's very basic. Like, I unpack my clothes in my closet, and I have like all the basic things here, like food, water, clothes, stuff like that. But I haven't got to personalize my space, and I love personalizing my space. Like, you guys saw my last apartment. I wish I would have did a actual tour of it for this channel, but I never got around to it. I just felt like, I don't know, it just felt too personal for you guys to know like every single part of my house, even though I used to enjoy watching people's apartment tours. But I don't know, probably won't do that here either, but I might just show you guys like my room once I get my studio set back up. Because I'm setting my studio back up, you guys can expect like better quality like covers again. But then also sometimes let me know in the comments if you guys are interested. But I kind of like doing just the raw voice covers. One, because it doesn't take as much production, and I could just get on here and sing. And when I was doing covers with my studio all the time, a lot of my like supporters for years missed me just singing. I'm also thinking about like starting to play my guitar again. So we'll see how that goes. Probably not all the time, but at least for some of my covers, like I could just sit here and, you know, why not? Like, it doesn't hurt for me to continuously just invest in the skills that I already have, you know, and just get better. Even though I don't plan to be an artist who's always like singing acoustically, at least with me, because I like to dance and I like to move around so much, I like that I'm capable of doing it, but I would rather, you know, do like a band or like have someone play for me so I can really focus on what I love the most, which is like singing, and really being able to get into it without having to like use so much of my brain to like remember the chords and all that. But I do love it. I love looking back on the videos that I have on this channel where I'm playing the guitar. I was so much better than I knew I was, and you know, I still have so much growth too, but still I feel like I did a good job. Also, wow, it's almost 10 minutes. Boy, I just have so much to tell you guys. I feel like I've been uploading, but it's mostly been about the contest. Also, I should update you guys about the contest. So I made it to the final round of the groups, which I'm super proud of. I've been in the top 5 the whole contest. But honestly, it's a little bit of a relief that I'm not going to be moving forward, because it was just like a lot to try to continuously show up and promote the fact that I'm in the contest, getting votes and stuff like that. Even though I did a phenomenal job, most of the people that I know who entered into the contest that are also artists didn't even make it past like the first or second round cut. So it's just like, you know, that says a lot. So I'm super proud of myself, and also I'm just thankful for you guys and all of the people that supported me, like my family, my friends. They all like, not all of them, my real friends supported, but my family and just a lot of people that I haven't got to see actually support me really in my music, showed up for me, and I felt like that was cool. It's good to just witness. So I felt like what I mostly benefited from and what I most enjoyed about the contest was like really trying to consciously see myself doing it, and you know, being on the big stage and like imagining myself performing in an amphitheater, all of those things. I feel like that was the most valuable, because honestly, regardless of the contest doesn't determine whether I'm going to perform at the Hollywood Bowl. Like, I do, regardless. Like, that could have been an avenue, but just with so much stuff going on in my life and just like me trying to focus on my mental health and be more present in real life, it was so challenging trying to keep up with it. Even though I did a wonderful job, I did the best that I could, but you know, I just have so many other things that I'm focusing on that I feel like are more in my control. And I'm happy, even though I would have loved to win, of course. And I just feel like it's not the end of the road for me. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. I've had some real ride or dies who really voted for me every day. And I know that I keep saying that, but it's just like, that means a lot. Like, you know, for somebody to believe in me so much and want me to achieve something that, you know, doesn't really necessarily even benefit them, really, it just shows that I do have support. Like, you know, I do have support, and I have people who want to see me win, and that always just feels wonderful. Let's see, is there anything else? Picked up a lot of new things. I started doing hot yoga. Hot yoga is something that I love. Not so much in the last couple weeks because of the moving. The moving kind of halted everything that I was doing. But I still do the yoga on my own. Doing a lot of stretching, moving my body. I'm currently working on getting my middle splits. I want my middle splits. I want all 3 of my splits. Hopefully, I'm going to say by the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to be that short. Maybe. Who knows? If I stay consistent, maybe I can get there. Or at least get very close to it. And then by the end of next year, have all of my splits. I would just love that for dance purposes, and just being more flexible is just wonderful for your body in general. Keeping that mobility in your body is absolutely just crucial, because people get hurt when they're not flexible. So the less flexible you are, like if you're an active person, or even if you're not an active person, you can get hurt just by doing like simple things if you don't keep that flexibility and mobility in your body. I've been thinking a lot about how much I love taking care of myself and how good I take care of myself. I think that I do a wonderful job of doing the best that I can at all times to like help take care of my skin, and take care of my body, and make sure it's become a super priority for me to always make sure that I'm moving, like I'm getting up and I'm moving, whether it's exercise or, taking a walk, or like doing the yoga, making that effort, stretching, just making the effort to just get out and move my body every day. I feel like I'm proud of myself about that. Let's see, is there anything else? I don't want to make it too long, but yeah, just be expecting for a project to come by the end of the year. I know that I said originally, if you were following me on Instagram, I said by the end of August, early September, but honestly, I think the best goal for me will be before the end of the year, because I don't like to rush. That's one thing about me and my artistry. I just feel like as of like the last couple years, really this year too in particular, this year and last year, I just feel like quality is going to be quality. And I want to put out quality work only, like going forward. Like if I can't give it my best, I don't really want to, just put things out just to put things out anymore. Because when I look back on my catalog, I want it to be very impressive no matter how far my music career goes, just because I put so much of my life force into like my talent and my music, that I just want to create things that I feel like are very exceptional and that I took my time and like really can say I did my best with. Because sometimes quality really is better than quantity. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys want more like sit down chats. If you guys enjoy this, I think I'm going to do story times again on this channel. I think the next video that I'm going to talk about is divesting from like separating who you are from what you do, and separating your value away from what you do for work, and finding new balance with that, because that's something that I've been consciously really thinking about a lot as well, just because I'm someone who, like, I don't know, I guess I'm not afraid to start over. Like, I could be making like so much money, which I was making so much money, like I had a successful lingerie business, but it's just like when I stopped feeling like it was serving me, I let it go. I did the whole OnlyFans thing. When I felt like it stopped serving me, I let it go to a certain extent. When I was doing whatever it is, like throwing these mini festivals, when I felt like it wasn't serving me anymore, I let it go. Only because I'm comfortable doing that, because I recognize that the experience that I gained from doing those things and having that success doesn't go away. So it's just like, if I was successful once, I know that I can be successful again. I have been successful many times in my life doing different things, and I feel what's most important to me more than anything is feeling like the things that I'm pouring the most energy into align with who I am. Because I felt like I was a certain version of myself a couple years back that I just don't feel like I'm that person anymore, you know? And that's fine. That's not to say either that I feel like I'm always going to just switch and do a million things, like even if things are going well. But it is saying that like intention and alignment means a lot to me. And I know that I want to shift into things that are less about vanity and more. That's why I had to stop like the lingerie thing. Like I know that you can be successful doing things, and I could have went other avenues. I could have hired models, but really I feel like when it stopped being successful because I stopped being excited about it. I stopped wanting to go the extra mile and like finding new things, new ways to market it, because my heart wasn't in it anymore, because that business was tied to my, I started doing it because I was always in lingerie. I'm like, well, if I'm always going to be out here like showing whatever, like I might as well sell the lingerie that I'm wearing. It only makes sense. So it's just like that marketing was so much attached to the OnlyFans thing. But it's just like I know that I can be successful in e-commerce now. I just want to be more intentional, because I feel like a lot of people saw me in a different perspective than who I actually am. And that's okay. I really don't care about that, because I know me if nobody else knows me. But still, it's just like I know the kind of impact that I want to make on people goes much, even more deep than like lingerie. And I will know when I come into the next idea that I feel like I want to like, sell, and things that I'm not going to grow tired of, things that feel like they're really going to just impact people even more than lingerie. Like that, because that really is what I love the most when I was selling lingerie, was, touching the women that I touched. Not like that. Pause. I'm just playing. But yeah, and them like telling me how much they felt sexy, and being able to make some sort of impact on the people. And when that didn't feel right anymore, it's just all a shift. None of my experiences were in vain. If anything, I'm just a person that I know my power, so I know when I'm ready, and I know when I know that I'm gonna go full force and I'm gonna be successful at whatever it is that I take on. So anyways, I hope that you guys got something out of this. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it may be. Thank you again for voting for me, and I will see you guys in this next chapter of my life. Bye.